So D Block Europe, Young Ads and LB. LB has been spotted for the first time in this year. I can't remember the last time LB and Young Ads has performed together. Obviously, look, there's the elephant in the room. We need to speak about the elephant in the room. Forget about the speculation. Obviously, there has probably been some fallout, and obviously they're back together. They're back together. Earlier this year, LB said he's done. He's out. He's quitting music this year. Let's play this and get into this so you can just kind of listen, and then we'll go from there.
And when's man gonna stop? Probably end of 2025, bro. I personally think I'm out. Like end of this year, bro, I'm out, fam. Like, you get it, bro. This shit it became boring. Like, I swear to God, fam, it actually became boring, fam.
What I would say is, no one has done it like D Block Europe. If you even listen, if you clock this, guys, clock it, yeah? They didn't beg friend with the industry. They was not part of the industry. They didn't go to or attend any galas or this thing or that thing. They went to the main shows. I don't know if they attended the mobiles. They might have, but they went to the main ones. After that, they used to drop music. They was doing live streaming before live streaming was even popular in the UK. There was live streaming. DBE World, they were doing multiple things, and they always kept their self to their self. They didn't live in the UK, and they were just, every album, every mixtape. They dropped 3 mixtapes in 1 year. What artists and what duo do you know to do that? They used the American ecosystem. They followed that template. They spoke about licking pussy, bro, before it was cool, and now everyone's got licking pussy in their lyrics in the UK. They spoke about these things. I'm just saying it because before it wasn't cool, and this is why it's so important to go down and focus on you. Right now, people are looking at me like, what do you think Bounce is doing? In 2 years' time, we will revisit this conversation. Someone will find this video and put it up and go from there. But what I'm saying to you is block out the noise and do what you got to do. Now, before they spoke about licking pussy wasn't cool. Everyone, the people that was licking pussy, akhi, they was quiet about it, akhi. There was no talking about it, akhi. I will never lick pussy, akhi. And then everyone started talking about licking pussy, and you catch my drift. Anyway, let me just play.
It actually became boring. After this, I find learning, I find studying like things about Islam. I find learning things about Islam way more. Like, there's so much more for me to grow in that life of mine. Like, I'm ready to drop this out, bro. Like, end of this year, not right now. You're still gonna get the album. You still get the tour, bro. Like.
And it's so important to have a core fan base. It's so important to never switch up on the people that first started. Never always give back to the people. And this is where a lot of artists go wrong. They forget who helped them. And with DBE, they give them what they need. They don't, you got to study this. Remember I said this. You see artists, some artists will not release music because they're afraid of where they're going to chart. DBE just drop music. You get me? Like, they just drop music. If we even look, you can see just from the releases, everyone, like all the releases that's been getting uploaded on DBE channel has been Young Ads. You can see the cheat code. You can see it. You can see it. From here, look, Young Ads. He's just been dropping. Look, 12 days ago, 1 million views, and he's either trending #1 on YouTube or #2 on YouTube. He actually done a rap. He done a rap verse on Asko's song. And do you know how hard it is to even, like, you see when you're releasing music on your own YouTube channel, like, you're not gonna get the same effect. Sometimes people don't see it on the algorithms. It's just one of them ones. But it speaks for itself. Even if you scroll down and you go to the actual music video, look, 1.3 million views in 3 weeks. This was trending #1. Young Ads just rapped on it, bro. He just rapped. He was just rapping on it.
This ain't America, bro. I ain't finna be 30 plus and still rapping, bro. Like, what? Like, I still stream, I still pull up, I still do some dope YouTube videos, I still help people in the music industry. I'ma sign some kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? Some young bucks, whatever, but bro, I'm out of this shit, bro. Like, man came from flipping, literally, bro, taking buses. Mum struggling to give man school dinner.
You can see that obviously this is what happens once you've fulfilled and you feel like you've done everything that you needed to do. These men are doing 3, 4 O2s, bam, 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 bam. Like their cult audience. Dubai, you ask anyone, who do you listen to? You get me? From the UK, they say DBE, DBE. Like their cult audience is crazy. But once you've fulfilled all of that, sometimes you lose the passion of why you're doing this. Like you've built, remember, they're independent artists. They're independent. Yeah, DBE, they might be signed to Jadakiss on a little, but they're independent artists. No record labels owns their masters. They can now, if they really want to, in the next 5, 10 years or whenever, they can sell their masters. They'll probably get 30 to 50 million pounds for all their masters. They're set, bro. Like when I say set, I mean set. Mashallah, by the way.
Money to private jets and mansions and this and that, bro. That's like as a young dream, innit? Like, man lived it. I've done it, bro. Like that's what a kid dreams to.
And that's where we need to go. That's where we need to be focusing on. And big shout out to Tyrone. Obviously, Tyrone's got a good relationship with D-Block Europe. He heard what they said. Obviously, he's chatting to LB now.
Be the end of DBE. Or was that clickbait?
Nah, that's no clickbait, bro.
No, swear.
That's no clickbait. I swear down. Like, we probably are out end of this year, bro. Like, obviously, man, love the game, innit? The game.
I think Young Ads will carry it on. I think Young Ads will have a few solo projects. Has to have a few solo projects. Get me? I think LB, obviously, he's done what he needed to do. And this is the biggest blow in UK history in our culture. These lot quitting the game, I'm telling you. These lot quitting the game. To be an artist, to build a business, to do multiple stuff, to stay out the mix, to not beg it with the industry, that's what you call DBE. Now, if you look back, they focused on the music, they didn't get into the politics, and they just cracked on and done what they were doing. It's mad.
The game pays, it treats man well and that, but it's more for other reasons, isn't it?
Yeah.
But like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's deeper than like the money and all of that. Like, it's one of them stuff.
To be fair though, you guys have achieved everything, really, innit? What's really left for DBE?
At this point, bro, whatever's left is like corny and it don't matter. Basically, yeah. Some fucking award, fam. That's what I was talking to my chat about the other day. Like, we're not gonna like put in some extra work.
What I'll say is, once you have your targets, innit? You've met your targets. Now it's time to live happily ever after. Play the game how the game's meant to be played. Don't carry on dropping, and then all of a sudden you have people trying to trick you out of your position and start saying, "Oh yeah, man's washed. Man didn't get a top. Man didn't get a number one." And rare. You get me? And this is what Young Ads was saying at the Reading and Leeds Festival. Obviously, they was headlining it with Travis Scott. This is the flyer here. Imagine what they've built to. Like a couple years ago, I was at Wireless. They was headlining Wireless on a Sunday. Now they're headlining Reading and Leeds. And this is what Young Ads actually had to say.
But okay, what do you say to the artists then that are struggling? We might as well sit down, Dave, we'll sit down. Innit? What do you say to the artists then that are so like numbers focused and worrying them?
You know what it is, yeah? Because of the blog pages and that.
It's so spoken about, isn't it?
Yeah. So they get scared and they get disheartened.
So what he's saying is the blog pages, this is what I was saying before. See, before, the fan base didn't know what sells were what and whatnot. You get me? And I feel like we need to kind of take it back to that. We need to kind of not talk about album sales first week, because unless it's like we just need to, unless you're going for the top 10s and number ones, get me, and you're a big artist, talk about the album sales. But what's happening with up and coming artists and B-list and C-list and D-list artists is like, for example, last week we had a massive artist drop. You get me? I'm not gonna say his name, but we had a massive artist drop, and bro, the tape didn't do what it was meant to do. You get me? I think that tape was meant to have got a top 20, but it didn't get a top 40. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And when blog pages and that we start posting the sales, obviously it makes the consumer start thinking that the artist has fell off. So no one now don't want to drop. They don't want to drop music because they're thinking, people are going to think that man's fell off. And then what happens is, if the consumer start thinking that, their energy starts going to another artist.
But I feel like even the blogs, they need to understand the difference between a single and a song.
Yeah.
Not every song is a single, but obviously it's technically a single because
It's released as one.
Released out, but not every song's supposed to
Go crazy.
chart, bro. Not every song's supposed to get 20,000 sounds on TikTok, bro.
Yeah.
Some of your favorite songs from certain artists might have 1 million views, might be their least. You feel me?
Yeah.
Might be their least spoke about song, but you fuck with it.
Yeah.
So my point is, artists just need to focus on making what feels good, bro. You
Yeah.
feel me? And making what you want to come out. Like, it's summertime. You think niggas ain't been saying, bro, it's summer, where's the DBE banger?
Yeah.
Damn, bro. What, you think I can't just go to the booth
And it's done.
and just make some summer shit? I ain't feeling too summery right now.
What's the reason why you're not feeling sunny? Obviously, weather.
And what he's basically breaking down, he's just saying, look, artists need to just focus on making the songs that they like and start releasing. You get me? Short form content, keep on releasing. What you lot got to understand is this, yeah? Even if you released with no music video and you released once a month or you released every 2 weeks or whatever, and you get a song that actually starts really connecting now, yeah? People are going to listen to your back catalogue. And then all of a sudden it's going to be compound. It's just like YouTube, you get me? Like YouTube, when I look at the back end, they break down, it says that I average between, I don't know, 250 and almost 400,000 views every 48 hours. But because of people watching old videos, you get me? And then the ecosystem, I'm uploading 4 or 5 videos. But obviously with consumer, when I get to another, I don't know, 2 or 3 or 4 million people watching, like overall, not every single bit of my content, but I know, okay, cool, they can handle 10 clips, 10 uploads, because people are going to be interested in different storylines, and that's my ecosystem. But I don't just focus on, I have to get the craziest views. I just focus on the long term. There's going to be one video that one day it will get 10 million views, and then all of a sudden, all them people has come onto this platform, and then bam, it's a domino effect, and then we found the formula. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So,
Or is it like something you're going through?
Because where I've been is real hot.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I want to talk to them, you feel me? Like, I want to...
Chat, what style you liking at the minute? Obviously.
big shout out to LB, big shout out to Young Ads, big shout out to LB, big shout out to Tyrone 1MC, and obviously this is the main point. This is the main thing. We haven't seen LB, Dirt by LB, D Block Europe, Young Ads together all year. We haven't seen them, but we've seen them now.
I don't do no anthem. Every other week I was catching cases. Put that blade to the...
Let me just mute it. You get me? You know I'll probably get copyrighted. You get me? But for us, we just like, what was happening? There was a trend like, bro, why isn't LB there? Or what's going on? Or people started noticing. What I realized is like, when people was, now they appreciate LB, and it just puts a smile on my face to even see this. You get me? See them together, and like I said to you, I always say to you, look, guys, yeah, that D Block Europe are the biggest artists, yeah, in the UK. Yeah, I'm talking about the UK. D Block Europe are the biggest artists in the UK consecutively. They're the biggest artists in the UK. I'm telling you. Obviously, you've got Dave. That's like D Block Europe, Dave, cool. But I'm saying like what they've achieved and what they're doing and how they're dropping music and how often they're dropping music. It's like me as a YouTube creator or however you call this. I'm using their ecosystem, but I'm just doing it in content. So yeah, man, amazing to see. You get me? And it's like, but when you're seeing young ads and you're looking at these, like, bro, my man's not hashtag, like, my man's just dropping. And see, when these lot start dropping is when they start doing the young ad starts doing these Snapchat stuff. He starts interacting with the fan base. He starts doing whatever he needs to do. And this is what it is to become an artist. You have to do all these things, but they started from young. They started from staying consistent. If you want to see a young ads and if you want to see, let me type it in quickly before I finish. You get me? Because it's like sometimes we don't realize, yeah, that all you have to do is show up every day. Show up every day. What are you doing? Show up every day. Bro, this was 10 years ago. Are you okay? Young Ads Freestyle, Westwood, 12 years ago with Jadakiss, bro. You get me? And Coley, and you get me? Look, 8 years ago. Come on, guys. You get me? We look at results now, but we don't know where everything started from. You get me? And it's about just turning up every single day. If you like this content, let me know in the comments who you want me to do a piece about. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Peace, subscribe. Ache.